Football lovers, sanibonani. Welcome to PK Sports. Igama lami Mbongenkosi. Thembe ukuthi nikahle, niyaphila. Danko. Today we're going to discuss about two players. Eden McCarthy and Isaac Cisse. Yibo ke abondaba mlonyeni. Today earlier there was a report saying ukuthi Eden McCarthy signed a 2-year deal with Kaizer Chiefs, signing his top flight, or let me say his pro contract with Kaizer Chiefs. I don't know ukuthi bekulindweni all along because sina simbona dlala kanje, we thought ukuthi everything is set, but it seems like ukuthi no, it's now Kaizer Chiefs that they've decided ukuthi let's make him sign a contract because there are interests now from Europe. That simply means one thing, ukuthi they were being strategically when it comes to making him sign this contract. And they know very well that in this contract, it comes with an option to extend with a further year, but there's a specific release clause. So it simply means that as there's interest from teams from Belgium, it simply means that the Kaizer Chiefs, they know very well that in order for that option to be triggered, they need to give Kaizer Chiefs a certain amount as a transfer fee that seems appealing to them. So that simply means the Kaizer Chiefs here, their plan is to cash in from what the teams that are interested to sign McCarthy from. Because they know very well that the amount that they will put on him, it will be good enough so that now they get to be boosted financially. And knowing Kaizer Chiefs in how they do business, they might actually allow McCarthy to leave even though they still need him. Because we are talking about a player that you have developed, that you have groomed and waited patiently so that he is ready. And he shows now that he's ready because he's that player that you can rely on. And you wouldn't say that it is his first season on top flight football, the way he plays. And for the fact that he is good aerially and on the ground and he's comfortable on the ball, it simply means that vele interest will be there for him, especially from teams from Europe, because that's the kind of a player that they need. And with age still on his side, it simply means that Kaizer Chiefs will get a lot of money from him. But if it happens that he leaves, Kaizer Chiefs must make sure that they wait for the season to end first. And then again, that's when we can say that at least this time they didn't sell a player whereby it was a crucial stage of the league, as they've done with Tutajon and Ditlhoko. But this time, I believe that everything they've planned before they've made a decision. And here we are still talking about possibilities. We are not talking about things that have been finalized. So this 2-year contract, it doesn't into if he has to leave, you humble with a good price. It doesn't matter will they need him next season, but Kaizer Chiefs have to figure it out themselves. Okay, if it happens we sell him, we have to find his replacement. And with Thabo Mloisane being said he has signed a pre-contract with the Kaizer Chiefs, it might make sense. And also they might hope Urishun Dodli recovers well and he becomes ready for next season. Because Mloisane now he can play as a left center back and as a right center back, same as Inacio Miguel. But he would be losing a diamond in Eden McCarthy if he leaves in Natural. But it all depends on Kaizer Chiefs, what are their ambitions? Do they have long-term ambitions or they have long or short-term? It all lies up to them now. But if it was up to me, I wouldn't sell him because we know very much ukuthi it is rare in South African top flight football to have a left center back that plays with the left foot. That's rare because you need that balance. Because they complement each other very well with Russian Dodley. I'm a Royce boy too. But it's not up to me. If it makes business sense enough to Kaizer Chiefs to cash in some money from Aaron McCarthy, they will do it. I don't know what they will be raising funds for what, but maybe, who knows, they might be raising them to get Isaac Cisse from Golden Arrows. As I've made a video, it will be difficult for Kaizer Chiefs to get a player like Isaac Cisse from Golden Arrows because of the relationship. I'd say it is not that smooth with the Golden Arrows. But it's not only that, there are also other external factors whereby they will be competitors, especially when it comes to transfers. We know the team that has the highest bid or that has the highest offer, it simply means that team will get that player. And here we are talking about teams from Europe, North Africa, West Africa. So it simply means the Kaizer Chiefs have to do whatever it takes for them to sign a player like Isaac Cisse, the player that is in demand. And for the fact that Mamelodi Sundowns is not there, it simply means there's something that Kaizer Chiefs has to do in order for them to get Isaac Cisse. I'm not being negative, but I'm stating a fact. You cannot compete with teams from Europe and from North Africa when it comes to flexing their financial muscle. And just imagine if they say Isaac Cisse is worth around 15 million to 20 million. Do you think Kaizer Chiefs might consider signing him? Maybe they might. But here we are talking about the Al Ahly, the Club Brugge, Al Hilal Omdurman from Rwanda, Al Ahly, Egypt, Club Brugge, Belgium. And the good thing is that already there have been 2 offers made by Esperance and SC Charleroi, that is in Belgium also, but they were rejected. I remember I once made a video about Isaac Cisse. There are offers from Belgium, obvious, one of the teams being the SC Charleroi, that their offer was rejected, the first one. And now for Kaizer Chiefs, they have to play their cards well in order for them to convince Isaac Cisse that Naturena is the perfect destination for him. Maybe if they can get to Manqoba Mngqithi, as he was one of the coaches that is being considered for that head coach position for Kaizer Chiefs, maybe he might be their hope to get Cisse. By saying, okay, come with him, at least you are coming with a coach that understands you, that have coached you before, and guarantee him game time. But everything will be crystal clear once it is decided which team will he join. But the good thing is that the Kaizer Chiefs, I think no, our fans, they want this player, so it is better if we try and also inquire about this player. And then they will decide after we've tried, but it didn't happen our way. Because it will be difficult. It will be difficult. The teams that they are competing with, especially Al Ahly, I believe they want him for a long-term purpose, because obviously they had a player like who's this player from is a Mali international. I think it's Onyang. No, it's not Onyang. But I have forgotten, but he's playing for Al Ahly. And the age is no longer on his side. So they will want a replacement. And they love signing these West African players because they know ukuthi they're gonna offer them a lot when it comes to covering the ground. So that simply means ukuthi i-Kaizer Chiefs yona kumele ibheke ukuthi within our squad whom shall we sacrifice if uyafika uSisi, because there's a middle field that can score goals. Already he has scored 4 goals. That simply means ukuthi he is an asset for any team.